Lesson 30, adding fractions with equal and unequal denominators. Remember that whenever we add or subtract fractions, we always want equal denominators. Now, sometimes the exercise gives you denominators that are equal, but whenever they don't, when the denominators are unequal, we have to make them equal. And in a previous lesson, we learned how to do that by finding the LCM of the denominators. So in this case, the LCM of 3 and 6 is 6. So I want to change the 3 for a 6. So in this case, I have to multiply times 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And whatever I do to the bottom, I also have to do to the top. So in this case, I have 2 6 plus 5 6 equals 7 6. And that would be the answer. Now, if I have to find the LCM for 5 and 11, they don't have anything in common, so we just have to multiply them with each other. So the 5, I have to multiply times 11, both on the top and on the bottom. And also the 11, I would have to multiply times 5, both on the bottom and the top. So the new fractions would be 25 over 55 minus 33 over 55. And in this case, we would have a negative answer, which would be negative 8 over 55. And that's it. So remember, what we're looking for is the LCM of the denominators so that we can change both to the same number. And once we have equal denominators, we can add the numerators and keep the denominator. Now, in this example, it's exactly the same, but now we have 3 fractions. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the LCM of all 3 of them. And we can do the method that we have learned in the past. So I'm going to look for common factors, which in this case is only 5 for 5 and 10. 3 cannot be divided by 5, so we just leave it like that. And once we don't have anything in common, we multiply in L, and that would be 6 times 5, which is 30. So 30 is the common denominator that I want for all of them. Now, that's not what I have, but it's what I want. So I have to think, okay, what do I have to multiply 3 to get 30? Or what is 30 divided by 3, which is 10. And that's what I have to multiply, both the numerator and the denominator. Then 30 divided by 5 is 6. So I multiply the denominator and the numerator. And 30 divided by 10 is 3. So I multiply that. So on the top, I'm going to have 10, 12, and 21. And then when I add that, that's going to be 43 over 30. And if we could, we would reduce, but we can't in this case. So we just leave it like that. Now, another way to find the LCM here to decide what is the number is looking for what is common. So for example, find the LCM for 5 and 10. The LCM for 5 and 10 is 10. And then find the LCM for 3 and 10. And in this case, they don't have anything in common, so we just have to multiply them, which is the same answer we got here. So whichever way you prefer, it's fine. Very simple lesson, just reviewing how to find the LCM of the denominators so that we have common denominator and we can actually add those fractions. All right, have fun. See you in the next lesson.